Yo, 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 ladies and gents, your boys are back in the house February 1st, 2024. Victorious, up in New Hampshire. Your boy Javier down here in Haverhill, Massachusetts.
We are
Episode
here.
102, Rip Pod in the house. You already
We are.
know.
We are here. We are back. It is
Rev.
February 1st.
Prem, Wrestling, Royal Rumble, Celts dominating, Wemby, Joel Embiid crying about games. What else can we talk about, fam? I got a couple shout out, some college folk we're gonna get into. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the homies.
Yes.
That's what we're doing. We're back.
Yes, we are here. Let's give them it.
Ready to
I
give
don't know how the hell
this.
I mean, you're just saying the Celtics. We're getting handled right now, fam. We're losing. And this guy's not even in town.
Gross.
Lakers.
They got like
February 1st.
squad.
Boston.
No Braun, no Brow, and they're beating the bag out of us right now at home.
Oh, yep. Austin Reeves, Tayshaun
Prince put up like a 30 piece.
He's got 32. I said Tayshaun. I
think D'Angelo Russell got like a triple double.
Plus.
I don't know, fam. Hey, we're back. February 1st, like we said, 2024. It's about 10 o'clock at night. Yo, we just connected. Just had a guest, so hopefully a future guest coming on.
Don't say too much, fam.
Maybe a little trial run. We'll keep that in the bag. But another fresh guest. Coming on the pod, expanding, doing different things. Just trying to catch, just catching waves, fam. Just catching waves here and there.
That's what we're here to catch them up. Catch people up, like Hav said. You know what I'm saying? We're getting some wrestling. Rumble weekend, just passed. Some injuries going on in the wrestling world. Soccer, Prem is back. A lot of weird stuff. Hey, I seen a weird stat the other day. Weird soccer stat. Yeah, Kylian Mbappe has never scored a free kick.
Wow, really?
Do you know that an English manager has never won the Premier League? Two crazy stats. I just figured I'd throw that out. No English manager has ever won the Prem.
What's Fergie?
Mbappe is that Fergie Scottish.
Makes sense.
So take it where you want.
Wow. All right. Yeah, I love those two little nuggets, fam. And we're gonna keep it right there. Keep it moving with soccer. Let's jump right into Revs. We were talking a little bit before we went hot. In the production meeting. Revs actually, it's February. It's weird to think about, but this season's gonna be coming up before we know it.
I was waiting for it to turn 2 because that's like official. It's like, all right, I know they've been practicing, but the games they're going to be coming in soon, fam.
They've been playing. I saw they've been playing like some friendlies. I think they played Cincinnati in like they played like 4 30-minute periods. They lost 2-0.
I think the Red Bulls were in the mix.
They're playing like behind closed doors.
Caleb Porter was talking about it. Our new coach.
Yeah, we're looking at the roster, fam. I mean, the roster looks solid. You know what I'm saying? Let's take a look at it. All right. Anybody that you want to speak on? I'm gonna just bring the screen up.
Yeah, I mean, we just talked. I talked about him briefly. I mean, just the re-signing of DeJuan Jones is great.
Wow.
He's a versatile guy too. He's our left back. Obviously, I'm hoping Bai's coming back healthy. I know he got banged up earlier in the year. Again, another injury guy to come back. Dylan Barrero. I know we lost Gustavo Bo, but I said it last year too. Last few pods, Chankalai. Those three guys, as we're going here, I mean, Hill, obvious, Veroni now, hey, by the way, U.S. citizen. I don't know if you saw that. Yep, he's official. I think he's prior to that, I don't know what country over there. But anyways, USA. Yeah, Bulma, young guy there. Bobby Wood, fan. We talked about him last year. Like, why
rock solid.
It's crazy how he didn't get that much burn last year.
Rock solid.
Oh, Lima coming over from, gives us some depth. And I saw that, having some, he's a left back. I think he's a right back, actually. But coming from Austin.
Just adds to depth, for sure.
Yeah, and we kind of need that. Obviously, with the injury to Brandon Bai, too, you want to make sure that, and then, Andrew Farrell. Yeah, I mean, we can go up and down. You got it right there. Esmir. The goalkeeping situation is always a little weird. I know we gotta. What is this guy, fam? Can we actually? Can you?
We got this man, Ravas.
Is that what? Okay.
I think he's
from Eastern,
Slovakian.
like Eastern European or whatever.
Slovakian. Yep.
Wow.
Seneca, Slovakia. Yep.
Yeah, I mean 6'5", obviously, big boy. 6'5", that's a big frame. So again,
I heard him talking about he's ultimately he wants to play in the Prem, but he's not. He's got goals here still in the MLS. But
yes,
fam, I think in general, just to sum it up, like we got a solid mix here.
Big time.
We got veteran.
Yeah,
You know,
Mensa too. That's a Caleb Porter signing from Columbus. Just the guy that
yep,
he's like, I need you back here. Even just a locker room guy.
yep. We got. I feel like we got solid depth.
Big time. Ian
I think
Hart's is a solid player
we
too.
got some spicy players. We got Chancalay. We got Carlos Hill, obviously spicy. Veroni. We need something from you, Veroni.
Yeah, I think
Can't
he's
wait.
ready.
Can't wait to see Dylan Barrero back, healthy.
Same.
The signing of DeJuan Jones, unbelievable. U.S.
4-year extension.
international.
I don't know if that's supposed to just raise his transfer value, but either way, he's getting the bag.
Really,
He's extended himself out here.
really.
How old is he, man? How old is he?
DeJuan Jones. Let's take a look at it. I'm expecting to. I want to keep an eye on two people, fam. He's 26.
Okay, that's fine. I just had to go.
Yep. No, we'll take that. We'll take like the prime years of his career right now. And he's been he's awesome in the community. Nothing bad to say about DeJuan Jones. This year, fam, or even call it the first half. Esmer, we're looking out for Esmer. What's he doing? And actually, I got to add another one because Noah Buck.
Jack Paniatu, between Jack Paniatu, Noah Buck, and Esmer. Those are the three.
We need something, and then Veroni. We need something out of Veroni up top. If he's gonna be playing every day, come on. But that combination, those three guys, Esmer, Jack, and Noah Buck.
Bro, I've seen Jack score an unbelievable goal, top of the 18. Just kind of took it one touch, back to goal, turned, scored. I don't know what the game was. It was over the summer. And then fam, all these
with the national team.
For sure, but these kids are just so young. You see, I saw them after the game or whatever, and they just walking by. They got the little entourage.
They got it in them.
Dogs, fam.
I've re-upped I've got like 4 tickets that I already got, fam. I'm looking forward to the games. Can't wait.
I was looking at tickets for the February 26th game there at the end of the month. The second.
I was gonna say, and we're not even looking at any of the Champions League stuff, fam. We're not even looking because they're in the Champions League.
Yeah. That's what I was talking about. I just seen the first ticket. I just popped on. I was like, oh, 2 tickets for this price, which honestly wasn't even that bad.
They're going against CAI, 221.
Yeah.
So,
Yep.
And then they start MLS on 224. So they're going to be playing at Estado University. I think that's in Honduras or Costa Rica. But that's what they're doing for the Champions League Cup there, the CONCACAF Champions Cup.
Yep.
Estado University. Good luck.
Gotta start somewhere. So.
But fam, let's keep it moving. I don't want to talk about unless real quick anything to say about MLS favorite team Inter Miami as they got whooped by Al Nassr, fam.
It was just a beatdown. I mean, neither of these guys played. You know what I'm saying? And even if they did play, it's like, I don't want to quite say it's like, quite like Undertaker and Bill Goldberg going at it, in like the year 2019, like old heads. But in some respects, it's kind of it's kind of that. Yeah, literally, it's just these guys are done for. Let the minions fight it out, and they did actually. There was a little brawl that broke out. I saw a little beef, between Busquets and one of the guys.
What was the final? 6-0.
6-0, man.
Nice. On to the next. I told you. I gave you the over-under, fam.
So 6.
For Suarez, and I told you he's like one of my favorite players. I'll give you the over-under. He's not playing. He's not playing 34 games. I think that was on what was on the schedule.
He's 34. He's gonna take a few breaks, but like I said, I still think he'll get 10 and 10, but that's me.
Fam, let's keep it moving. Prem, big result today.
Huge
for United. GGMU, of course. Man, a late one. I was telling you before we went hot. I got home just. I was like, oh, it was 3-3.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, great game, United. And then all of a sudden, one put final away, just a dagger. I missed it. Give me the scoop. Give me the United vibe. I'm going to be bringing up the table here.
It's weird. It's weird. Obviously, we get the dub, right? I'm not trying to sound like, just whatever, but it's, I think I said it to you guys. I don't love it. I love the win, obviously, but I don't, we can't control a game. And that's just what it comes down to. I mean, anytime you think that these guys, have a chance to go and kind of, as they say, kill the game, always up 2-0, but can't finish it, 1 point up 2-0. They gave up a penalty. I mean, so many missed chances. Hoyland had one, only had one missed chance. But honestly, the vibe of it all is for the I actually feel for Wolves. It's the second time they've been done by United. Kind of, I don't want to quite say dirty, because in some respects, like, Wolves, you also collapsed too. But heartbreaking for them, because the tie would have been, honestly, truthfully, they probably deserved the win. They had chances, and for United to actually scrape out with a win. I mean, Hoyland had a great game. Rashford showed up, scored early. I mean, these guys are up 2-0, and then halftime came, and it's always the dreaded scoreline, fam. 2-0. Like, don't let these guys in the game, and that's exactly what happened. Casemiro, penalty, not the greatest game on his end. Got a yellow card in the first 2 minutes, and you just got to think to yourself, like, what the hell? It's not a good sign. But I mean, Kobe Mano, really, that's kind of the story. I understand. Yeah, Hoyland got player of the game with the goal and the assist, and quite the assist, and nice little lovely tap in there early to make it 2-0. But Kobe Mano was the one, man. He really kind of took the game at the end in the 98th minute, after Wolves had equalized in the 92nd minute in stoppage time, and just a big moment. First Premier League goal, and really just just took the moment, and it's incredible. I mean, I don't want to quite say it's a turning point, because we have to still keep winning, but I mean, we're really down. I mean, you just pulled up the table, and I said it to you guys earlier. We are really behind on the top four. I didn't want to quite say I was not like ignoring it, fam, but seeing it in reality right now, it's tough. I mean, we got a big task ahead of us.
Well, let's be realistic. If we're first of all, great. That was a great wrap up of that United game.
Yeah. It's good. I mean, it honestly, it was a dagger to Wolves. It was a dagger because had they actually pulled a result, and let's say had they won, they would have pulled ahead of United, which would have been nuts. But either way, that's my final take.
That was a lovely little summer. You and Spano going back and forth. Justin, shout out. He's always, he's a soccer head fan.
He knows.
So shout out to Spano, of course. But the table's up here. That was a great summary. I think overall that could be a springboard for United here.
It has to be. I mean,
the last 10, 15 games here of the season.
Has to be.
It's got to be. They got us like. I don't want to say they got all their plays back from injury, but like
we pretty much do.
Got the whole lineup back.
Yeah, Mason Mount, but
right. All right, come on. But they got the whole lineup back.
I'm saying that's just the only one. Outside of that, they've got pretty much everyone back. They're looking solid.
I don't know if they got top four in them, fam. All things being considered, they might be able to catch Spurs.
I say they look solid. I mean, they just on paper, because honestly,
they might be like Europa Conference.
No, I mean, I still think that's. I mean, 22. There's 16 games in the season. That's a lot of points.
What a shakeout
for sure. So I mean, for me, yeah, I mean, probably might not be a bad bet to take them to finish top four. I got to kind of see what that would be. I'm sure it's in the plus.
Some people in trouble down the end. Everton, of course, they got that point deduction. Burnley,
Newcastle. Look at Newcastle's last four results. Four, just straight. Everton's finally in the.
Yep, they're in the red zone. Man. Luton Town with the big win. Forest, they just made some changes there. They got Claudio. Claudio. His son. They got Gio coming in.
Yeah, Jaden Reyna.
Wow. Yeah, Sancho going to. Yeah, he's looking good back over there too.
I guess, but.
But yeah, big things here going on in the Prem. Should be a nice little final stretch.
Yeah.
Anything else, fam, that you like, that you're seeing, that you want to chat about across the league, across Europe?
I don't want to.
Transfer window, is it officially closed?
It's closed. It wasn't exciting. I mean, there's nothing really that I could think of that really was exciting. I mean, at this point now, I'm not saying there weren't other little things in the Prem, or little switches here and there, but my last point to the Prem is just looking at the top. I mean, you got Liverpool and City, and I'm sorry, I have to count Arsenal out of this race, and it's no disrespect to them. I just don't see it in them. It's just not in them. I think between Liverpool and City, this is it. This is the crunch time. This is when City, right? They turn it up. I think Liverpool, you can see clearly, right? They're also equalizing that. Darwin Nunez in form.
One thing I was going to say too,
going back for City, it's just it's going to be crazy.
News, fam. Massive news for Liverpool victorious with Jurgen Klopp, right?
Huge.
So they might be a team of destiny right now.
I mean, it's almost like that fairy tale,
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like,
he'll crush
you feel
Europa.
me?
He'll crush Europa. Like
You feel me on that one?
100%. It's almost destined, right? It's almost destined. It's
Big
almost on
news,
the
obviously.
cards.
Look at how they're looking up top. Green, green,
Yeah.
green, green, green.
Yeah.
Man
Yep.
City, green, 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 green.
That's
Yeah,
it.
Arsenal, tough. You know, Spurs, tough.
I just can't. I mean, I wouldn't. Nah. I mean, it's really it's Liverpool, City, and just 5 points apart. I'm sure City. Liverpool got a game in hand. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. It's just between those two, kind of how it finishes out. So I don't know. I just have to draw attention to that.
What else are we looking at across Europe, fam, or anything else that you want to chat about? Like I said, anything else catching your eye? I'm just gonna bring up
Yeah.
real
Mm-hmm.
quick the Bundesliga. We haven't tapped in too much, but let's give credit where credit's due. With Leverkusen doing their thing with your boy Xavi, right?
Yep. With the
And
B.
yeah, right. Oh, my be Zabi
Yeah.
Alonso, right? Should we, right? So, should we? Let's get it proper. But they're doing
Right.
their thing.
Yeah.
Bayern, Stuttgart, Eintracht Frankfurt, our squad, who we usually follow up there, still trying to get in that European mix, fam. So I don't
Nice.
just tapped into them real quick. I don't know if you've been following them, but yeah, we know
Yeah,
that.
I've been following a little bit just across them. Always across the top five. I think with Girona, that's the story in La Liga. With those guys
for
kind of
sure.
being at the top, or whatever battle in there with Madrid. Ultimately,
Yep.
I think it's hard to think that Madrid, won't win that, but to see that Girona, that's a nice little story. In the Italian league, I don't really know who's up there. It might be Inter. Juve, I know, has had a big string of results, but yeah, between Bundesliga, La Liga, again, Girona, that's a big story. It's crazy. You sent me that thing with Schalke.
Oh,
You know what I'm
yes.
saying? That's nuts. If these guys get relegated, essentially they have to restart as a club, and that's crazy to me. You know what I'm saying? To think of the club that Manuel Neuer came from. I remember the days of those guys battling, United, and like quarterfinals, and this guy, putting up stone walls. Just wild to think of that. The demise.
All right, solid. Solid little soccer wrap up. Transfer season kind of light, but
very light. Weird.
It should be a good little final stretch here. For the last like third of the season across all European leagues,
all that stuff.
We got MLS, picking up right now. So good little like these leagues finishing and this league coming up. Like good little transfer right now. Fam, any last words for soccer? Otherwise, let's jump into some wrestling.
Let's get it, man.
I see you over there. You're trying to put that, Mr. Fuji powder.
You already know. I guess
over there. That legal.
Throw this in someone's eyes.
So enough of that. Great Muta over there. Fam, we linked up for the Royal Rumble. Yes. Awesome, got the kids together.
Yes.
By the way, already gonna grab my kids. A couple wrestling buddies. I told Kristen.
Yeah,
can't wait.
It's a must. They come home from school and just unleash,
Yeah, so I'll be doing that. But yeah, good to connect with you. So let's tap in with the Rumble. Hashtag no spoilers. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't seen it by now,
there ain't no spoilers.
Too bad. So let's get into it, fam. And then we'll tap into Mello. Let's go. What's really good? AEW. I know you sent me some AEW clips, fam. What's really cooking? Lead the way here.
Well, let's start with the Rumble, man. We can end on some AEW, baloney there. But now, man, the Rumble, it started off just, again, and by the way, great time, as you said. Always a pleasure having you up here, fam. But yeah, the Rumble, man, freaking the women's, started it off, and with anything, you kind of. Okay, all right, that's how we're starting off here, but turned out to be all right, and actually turned out to be, for me, I don't want to quite say the highlight of the whole entire thing, but it certainly blew the expectation way more than what I could have anticipated. Truthfully, it was a lot better than the men's. That's
I almost want to say, I almost want to say. Well, I agree. Not to cut you off.
No, you're good. I mean, please.
I agree. Right? I agree. Like, while you were watching it. We're like, oh, this is all right. Like, kind of taking long. Some spots are weird, whatever.
It was long.
Some of the contestants,
too long.
Some of the contestants were like, oh, like who are these? But like, at the end of the night, all things being said, it was definitely like probably the best part.
Yeah, like towards the middle, it kind of was like, geez, like what? At one point is going to end, but when it got to the ending, you were like, all right, like again, it could have got there a little sooner, but the spots or whatever with Jade Cargill and with Bianca picking up Becky and Liv, and then basically, that's not
No,
easy.
it's
That's
solid.
crazy.
It was solid all the way
Again,
around.
and then the also the spot with Jade Cargill taking out Nia. I mean, Nia is like 300 pounds, bro, and this chick
Yep.
is just kind of so that was cool to see. And I know they've been trying to build her up, and honestly, I thought she did great. I thought it was a hell, Ants come on here. I think we talked about Jade before and talk about how she needs to,
Yeah,
you
she needs
know,
seasoning.
she did for sure.
Yeah.
And outside of the wrestling, just being a part of the big event, like, can you handle it? You know what I'm saying? Do you stick out? You know what I'm saying? And I would say she stuck out. And there's a few others. We talked about a few others in there.
Yeah, I think for sure. And the women's compared to the men's is a lot different because like the men's roster is
Definitely.
so much deeper and there's
Yeah,
so much
yeah,
more,
yeah, yeah.
naturally, right? So it's like so many more different ways you can go. And the women's, it's like, yo, gave a lot of people a chance. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people you haven't seen in a while.
Yeah.
A lot of people
Short.
maybe a little green,
Yeah,
but like,
This Jordan Grace chick that came up from TNA, just impressive. I mean, super strong, built like just not an ounce of fat, just probably honestly stronger looking than Rhea.
love it.
If I'm being real, but yeah, the men's rumble just didn't live up to the expectation. I mean, I think overall, um, it just didn't live up to. I don't know. I felt like there needed to be more like people, like more star, more pop. Not to say that it. I wanted Bad Bunny. Like I was actually surprised
Wow.
there's no
I
Bad
would have
Bunny.
loved that.
I almost needed Bad Bunny. Yeah, just not enough. Like, there wasn't not enough of that for me. Overall, I thought the wrestling was good. Still, but I wanted more.
Well,
That was kind of my piece on it.
let's keep it a stack too. Let's throw a couple of things out there. There was a fatal four way that was and it was like a weird match with Roman.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That was like a weird match,
Well,
bro.
yeah,
And
well,
like
I
Soul's
can tell.
came and like
You were
Soul.
thrown off how it ended, and that's how they do it, fam. It's in the matches like that when they're when there's all those people in the ring, you just got to think like at some point they're all getting tired. Like I know it sounds weird, but like I almost
Take it home.
I
Gotta take it
said
home.
I got to take it home, and they weird take home. I agree.
Weird. It was. It ended. I thought it ended a little bit weird, and then also too, like, I don't know. It's just like in general, I think
Mm-hmm.
the whole match or the whole thing kind of had like a weird cloud over it because like, yo,
Yeah.
there's stuff going on with Vince. Like, I heard Brock was supposed to be in the Rumble, and
Oh
that got
yeah, if you're
scrapped.
talking about
And then
right,
he
well,
had,
it's like
Braun,
three things revolved around that.
and then
Like,
Braun Breaker took his spot or whatever. But like, yeah, like yo, the whole thing had like a little like a weird cloud over it. Like, and still like yo, some funkiness going on with WWE and like all these guys. Yeah, whatever. I don't know. I'm just here to we
hit
watch
me.
entertainment. If you want to get into the NFL
Yeah.
got their own problems. Like
Yeah,
every league got their issues. You know what
no,
I'm saying?
that's really. I mean, that's really it. But the reality of it is, fam. The reality of it is, people don't like the general pop. Don't like wrestling. So you can talk to the average person, and they're just like you. If I
It's
say I
true.
like wrestling, they just look at me like I'm a
It's true.
fucking weirdo.
It's true.
I bring Lucas around his uncles, right? And no disrespect, respectfully, right? Yeah, your little nephew actually loves fucking wrestling. He actually likes beating people up. He likes the Undertaker, and
Yes.
they look at me like I'm weird. But you know what?
Yo, fam.
You know what though?
Yo,
I pride myself
fam.
on that shit.
This man knew every name. This man knew all the
Fam,
moves.
come
Yo,
on.
unbelievable, Lucas. Let's go.
It is what it is. You know what I'm
He's
saying? That's
proud.
just what it
He's
is. But
proud,
no.
yo.
But back to the point of just wrestling, right? And the whole shit going on with Vince and the whole piece, right? It's nasty. It's gross, right? Anyone who's
Of
surprised at
course.
this point, okay, like I get it. Is it right? Of course
That's
not.
that's
Of
right.
course not.
That's very true. Also, like this isn't a surprise. This man been like this.
This is
This
if
man
you're surprised at this point, again, is it right? This is horrible stuff, nasty, the most disgusting.
gross.
It's not going to stop me from watching the WWE product. I'll tell you that right now.
Not doing it.
And what it doesn't help is again talking to the general pop. Yeah,
Don't help.
again, yeah. Am
Doesn't
I
help.
telling my kid to go and be no? But shit. I like Jinder Mahal. Shit, I like what I'm saying. I like watching wrestling again.
Yep.
That's my take on wrestling.
Respectfully. Yep. No, I agree.
Respectfully, sincerely, victorious.
That was real. That was no. That was legit, fam. That was
Yep.
legit.
Yep.
No, we had a good time. We had a blast. We couldn't stay the whole time. Marcus watching it on the way
Bro,
home on
I
the
was
app.
tired, fam. I was tired. We were all like, who was
Uh,
it? I was hanging,
but
fam.
no, we had a blast. And like looking back, the women's rumble went a little bit long, but it probably was a highlight. But yeah, we had a blast. Just kept it moving. Now we're trying to catch up on all the other stuff. What's really good? What's really good with Mello? What's really good with AEW, fam? Let's get a couple
Well,
minutes in it.
Melo came out. That was a positive. We're talking about the men's rumble, right? Melo
Yes,
came out at 5, and I would say he held his
for
own,
a
man.
while.
Fam, he was in there probably like 15 minutes. I don't know if he eliminated anybody, but I will tell you this much. He was, doing moves around there. People were
He,
trying throwing him out. Hell no, you ain't getting me out.
he held his own.
Stood out, fam. Stood out in my eyes. I think I know what this man, Austin Theory, pulled a sick move on Melo in the ring. I don't know what the hell it was, but Melo did well. I thought it's good to see him come in early, honestly. Just to kind of see him get to see where the stamina was. But yeah,
Yeah, he
man.
did well. Yep,
Yeah,
he did well.
yeah. Yep.
What's the deal? Any AEW news, Sam? You've been watching? I know you sent me a highlight.
Nah,
What's the scoop over there?
just two things. Well, one, I sent you that clip of this guy just doing a terrible move, laying on his neck, just nasty stuff, man. The crowd just, almost like not even surprised that it happened. They just, kind of like, oh, like clapping along, like hoping this guy can like finish the match, but sad.
Gross.
And then the second thing I seen was Darby Allin, fam. Apparently one of the four pillars, one of the, and funny because Jungle Boy was one of the four pillars. He's out. Well, God knows where he is. I think he's in New Japan. But I guess they're saying Darby Allin just kind of like, he don't like, he shows up late to meet like Zoom meetings. I heard he doesn't turn his camera on. I heard that like that he shows up late.
That's
That
reckless, yo.
yeah, he's reckless. He don't respond to group texts, I guess. Showing up late, not showing respect to like, the talent below him. So like, put someone over Darby.
Wow.
Like, you can't put someone over, bro. So again, we're just
Tired
kind
of
of
the
crapping on
disrespect.
it. But AEW just I don't know, man, just nasty stuff, and I don't know. Again, the other side, it's nasty all around. No matter how you cut it, but it's nasty in a different way with AEW. Will they
Nah,
survive?
I was gonna say, yo, I have that much bandwidth for wrestling for sure. You got more than me, but like AEW on the back burner
Nah,
for
I
me,
can't
fam.
even watch that, fam. I mean, man, I might watch a highlight,
Uh,
if that.
all right, yo, cinch up wrestling, fam. Put it up,
That's it.
put the cinch
That's
in.
it. That's
That's a natural move.
but yeah, listen, there it is.
Yo, we're gonna keep. You want to take a break, fam? You want to keep rocking with it? What do you want to do?
Let's. I mean, it's up to you, fam. What do we got here? We got Celts. Got a few other things we're gonna talk about. Let's take a quick break, fam. Let's come back.
Let's take a quick break.
Yep.
Episode, fam, 102, the
Yep.
Rib Pod. Come on, season 2, episode. Hey. We're here, still here, still
Yep.
rocking with you. We appreciate all the support, guys. Yo, make sure you like, share, subscribe. Your boys are out there. We got the content out there. Yo, gonna keep the
Yes.
polls rocking. Super Bowl coming up.
Yep. Yep.
It's on. We're here.
On and
Victorious,
popping.
we'll be back. He just gave you a little bit of what's coming up. We got Celts coming up, Wemby, Joel Embiid crying. Get into some volleyball stuff. Take a look at your boy. I've been talking to Costa, been talking to your boy Kolick. Take a look at some of those guys.
Nice.
Episode 102, fam. We're here.
Get it. Let's get it.
We'll be back. Take 5. Peace. Ladies and gents, the boys are back. Victorious about to take off within a spaceship over there.
This fan is on its last days.
Come on, episode 102. We're here. Your boys in the
We
basement,
are.
freezing. Victorious over there. That light looking
You already
spectacular.
know it, fam.
Rib Pod in the house,
got
man.
Got my lab.
Got the gear on. Yo, make sure you like, share, subscribe. Keep supporting, man. We
Always.
appreciate it. Goes a long way.
Always.
Out there on YouTube, on the gram, on X.
Yep. You can
Facebook.
you can get the
We're out
links
there.
pretty much.
You already know. Check out the website. Yo, leave a review. Leave a comment.
TheRivPod.com.
If
TheRivPod.com.
you see us out there, leave a comment. We appreciate it, man. Yo, could have kept going in on wrestling, fam. Lots to talk about there, of course, man. Lots to talk about with soccer. Yo,
got a shot on the winner. We got a shot on the winners of the Rumble. I mean, Bailey and Cody. You know what I'm saying? So
yep, could say that for sure. And just in general, like just looking forward to WrestleMania now. Looking forward to the next
the road to WrestleMania, man.
Exactly. Exactly.
So the chamber to the ring to the mania.
Fam, right now, let's get into the Celts. You know what I'm saying? There's all-star voting coming out,
Yep.
standings right now. Celts actually playing tonight, looking a little raggedy like we were talking about. But
Yeah.
in
Officially
general,
lost. Yeah.
you've been watching. You've been keeping up at all.
Yeah. Yeah. I've been
What's the
for
vibe?
sure. I mean, really, honestly, it's if it's 7:30 game 7, I always throw it on. We'll have it on, and yeah, we might fade off from it, but overall, yeah, I've been catching them. I've been catching them, and they've been on a little bit of slide. It's February 1st right now, right? They've had I would say over the course of the last 2.5 weeks, I saw that whole game versus Denver. That was a great game. Tough. It was their first home loss. That was that Friday night game. I think they followed that up. They may have won an away game, but then they came back home, and then the Clippers just absolutely roasted them. That was the night of the Rumble. And that was one thing too with the Clippers. Not to we'll get back to the Celtics, but one thing I was first thing that led me was like James Harden. I was like, how's this guy doing? So then I looked at the Clippers schedule, and I seen that these guys were on a roll, and then I had seen that the Celtics were up next in Boston, and then yeah, that happened.
Yep.
So
Yep. Nah, yo, Celts been solid, dude.
they
Celts
have
been solid.
I know I just hit the negative, but like it was crazy to kind of see them lose them 2 games. But
Yep.
and even tonight, they lost to the Lakers, but
Yep.
doesn't
That's all right.
we know ultimately what the Celtics are going to bring, right?
Yep. So that brings them to 37-12, whatever. Still the best record in the league. Yeah. In general, they got depth right now. I think they might even make like a solid little trade here before the deadline, fam.
Yeah,
But in general, I think they're looking good, and I think their bench is doing whatever they got to do. So yeah, no, there's no complaints here about the Celtics. And
no,
like if you look across the league, I don't know, Bucks. I like the Knicks, 31-17, solid record right there.
yeah, they're.
Um,
I see Randall's out for like the next 2 or 3 weeks, or something like that. But yeah, it's damn Knicks at 3. All right, Cavs. Yeah, Cavs been Pacers, Sixers. Yeah, I mean, and just the whole Embiid thing. I mean, that's crazy. I mean, you gotta 65 games you gotta play.
I mean, is that asking a lot?
Is 65 out of 82? I mean, what's the percentage on that?
I don't know. It's probably like 20%.
That's fair. I mean, if you miss 20% of more games, you can't. Yeah, I mean, I guess that's what it is. I mean, there's NBA is a high standard, fam. Like, I don't know. I mean, it's. I mean, but his numbers are stupid. I mean, at what point does it become a conversation of like, what this guy's doing, right? Like he is that good.
What's up with the Lakers? They're 25 and
I don't
25
I
right now,
don't I don't
500.
I don't understand his result tonight. It's weird.
T Wolves,
It's just
Thunder, Clippers, yeah, Mavs. What's really good?
I guess, and I'm saying it not even from a Celtics loss, more so like who the hell from the freaking Lakers actually like.
What's up with Wemby?
I don't. How many votes did he get? Like, how much did he miss by?
What's up with Joel? 35. Wow,
Yeah,
unbelievable.
the 30 the points that this guy scores is stupid.
Halliburton.
Absolutely dumb.
Sheesh.
I saw that Orlando, Paulo Banchero, he got it. He's nice. Paulo's nice.
Yeah, I think in general, again, like we're gonna be heading into the second half of the season, fam. Like,
Yes.
here we go. Like,
Yeah.
yo, let's go, Cells. Time to make it happen now.
Yep. Yeah.
Time to make it
I
happen.
mean,
Heard them talking about Drew Holiday, maybe a little extension, blah blah blah. I don't care about all that right now. Like, make it happen this year. Enough is enough.
yeah, I gotta
Make a little deal here. Maybe shore up the bench. I don't even know because in the playoffs they only play 7-8 guys. Like
Yeah. I mean, I'm looking at, between I mean, Hauser, Pritchard, Horford, Cornette, those are the core guys kind of coming off the bench. It's one of those guys to leave. I don't know. I know sometimes they'll put in like a weird JD Davison, but that dude ain't. You know what I'm saying? Ultimately, I mean, I don't mind those guys.
no.
All these pieces can stay.
Yep.
I mean,
Like I said,
they might
maybe
need.
a little
I mean, maybe you can cut off between Horford. Who would you rather have, Horford or Cornette? I mean, I'm taking Horford. Either
Taking
way,
Horford.
yeah, it's
We
got
can
to
play
be
with. That's all right.
still
Taking
doing
both.
it. Yeah. I mean, I'd be happy if we didn't, if we kept the same team. But like you said, second half of the season, All-Star break. Where is it this year? In Utah?
I don't know.
Where was it? It was like, I seen the airport had the airport had like the whole basketball setup. They were saying that like imagine shooting hoops before hopping on a plane, like how stinky it must be if they made the.
Oh,
But I guess they made it like maybe it's in Denver. I don't know. I felt like it was somewhere out west, but
no, I don't. I'm not even sure.
it'll be here soon though. Valentine's weekend around is when it comes.
Let's see. Yeah. Oh, yeah. You're right about that. That's when
What's
it
that?
usually does. It usually does come on Valentine's Day weekend, right?
Yep, it's usually around that time. It's
Um.
usually the wife's birthday too. So
All right. Well, let's see what else is cooking across the league, fam.
yeah,
I'm bringing up the I can bring up the All Star stuff right now.
we didn't probably touch too much on NFL, but crazy that freaking Lamar. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's a say what you want, but
Screw the All Star stuff. We'll get into that later.
all good.
Or peace. See you later with that. Anything else, fam? You want to talk about NBA? You want to jump into quick NFL? Nothing really NFL.
No,
Pat,
no, no. I mean, just so
Pat
this. I
Cecile,
mean,
Belichick obviously is, bring on
yep,
Gerard Mayo, but
yep. I
um,
know. Oh, they hired an offensive coordinator from the Browns. I guess.
oh,
I
I
don't
saw
know.
that. I saw
Is he
that.
was it?
Alex
I
Van
think.
Pelt.
Yeah,
He was like a former Bills quarterback. I feel like.
yeah, but he's that he's coming to town. So that's all I
Yeah,
got.
not too much there.
Nope.
We can jump into fam. Let's get into a little bit of college wrap up. I don't know if we talked to or local. I know you guys been playing futsal, fam. I know had Marcus playing a little thing on, and actually Tyler. They're playing like in little scrimmages here and there. They're doing
Hmm.
all right. How's it going? I know my man Henry is out there playing, and these guys out there like winning championships, fam.
Yeah, they went out to Pennsylvania with these Z-weight guys. The Safira is like the indoor. It's like a pretty well-known indoor futsal, whatever. But yeah, took the kids down to Philly and they won,
Love that.
qualified, and now they can like compete out in Cali in June, July, or something like that. But yeah,
Wow.
Henry's always tapped in with the soccer stuff, pretty heavily, with his boy there. But yeah, always telling me, always talking to me about these kids coming through the ranks. Brazilian kid coming in, and it's like, man,
Well, a couple of quick things is I wanted to mention um, first of all, just for the college thing, fam, that we always jump into.
hmm
Men's volleyball. Our buddies over there at Rivier University. Let's bring up their schedule, their results real quick, fam. They are 1-4 overall right now. Tough start, but I know they played some tough cats. They
yeah,
had a game today, home against MIT. Tough game. MIT's rock solid. So they lost the number 9 team, Vassar. They lost to Endicott 3-2. They lost the number 6 team, Springfield, and they lost to MIT.
yeah. Those
Um,
are always teams that
Tough.
well, at least yeah, Springfield, MIT, those are two. But would you say Endicott?
Yeah, they played at Endicott. It was Endicott's first game of the year, and it was our buddy George over at Endicott. It was
Hey,
his 200th win.
that's big.
So
That's
they
big.
won.
It's
They won
huge.
their season opener. You know what I'm saying? Did
Congrats,
good.
George.
But yeah, now they are on a little skid here. Hopefully, they can get back into the winning ways. They got a tough schedule, fam. Tough schedule.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So, and I see Wentworth on their schedule. Wentworth is actually number 1 in the country.
Jeez.
Fellow GNAC foe Wentworth.
Number one in the country for division in D3 for volleyball.
Yes. Yep. So, but no, I didn't want to gloss over. Our buddy George for sure. 200th win over there at Endicott. Shout out George. Friend of the show. Fellow Hilly fam.
Yeah, definitely.
So
Definitely.
I played with George when we were, back in Haverhill High. So shout out to George. Played against
Yep.
him
Yeah, I
in
played sport.
college.
Yeah, not
Um,
volleyball. I think you played soccer one year, George.
but yeah, shout out to those guys. And if I'm looking at Endicott real quick, they're 4-2 right now, fam.
Yo, George got like
Um,
a size 15 foot, fam. No joke. I played soccer with him. I remember that. Like everyone got, yo, look at George. You got like a size 15 foot. I'm like, yo, this bro's in like ninth grade.
Yeah, they're 4-2. They lost to Wentworth already at Wentworth. That big, 3-0 sweep got smoked over there. Lost. Just again,
Yeah.
long. Just the start of the season right now. For
Nah,
both,
it's that schedule
just the
looks
start of
tough.
the season.
It's it seems competitive, and yeah, MIT. You said they got the number one team in the country on there. Like,
They got some big
if
boys,
that's
fam.
not enough to like, kind of get you ready to practice, like, come on
They
now.
got some big boys, fam. They got like it's obviously a super awesome academic school.
Right.
Just construction, engineering, mechanical, this that, and the other.
Oh yeah.
Um, and they got a bunch of guys who are like 6'8", 6'6", 6'9". I think they have one kid who could have went D1, but he wants to go there. He went there for education.
Oh yeah. I mean, kids.
So yeah, it's just
You
like
dream. Parents dream about that stuff for their kids. Like,
yeah.
obviously, whatever. College in general. You end up at MIT. Forget about it. You better be treating mommy and daddy down the road with some like.
Fam, I don't know if just switching gears real quick. Anything else
Yeah.
that you want to chat about? But we hit up some NBA stuff, NFL stuff real quick,
Yep.
college stuff real quick. Obviously, first half we crushed soccer, crushed
Yes.
wrestling.
Yes.
Real quick, fam. I don't know if you've been able to catch up with any PGA stuff, but we've had the seasons again. The season's like underway, fresh, young season. We've had some like the amateur kid that won.
Yeah. I
We've
know
had some
that. Right.
we've had some long shots that have won.
Yep.
Chris Kirk won. I know I won a little bet out there on him. Shout out, first game of the season. Shout out to me. But yeah, no, it's been a little weird PGA season. We got the Amex going on out there at Pebble Beach. My man Kirk was out there at Pebble Beach. Shout out to the homie Kirk, friend of the show.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, he got a little trip out there. I think it's through some charity stuff, through some work. A little work thing that he does, a little work connection. But yeah, he was out there. Got to play Spyglass, got to play Monterey, got to play Pebble Beach. All the courses out there. Stayed out there for a little bit. Did like a little charity auction. Did a little dinner. Did the whole
Sick.
joint. So shout
Sick.
out to the homie Kirk. There, the pros are out there this week, but Kirk was
Yeah.
out there.
Yeah. I
Threw a
seen
little
that.
video out there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So he did well, but yeah, the pros are out there right now. It's young. It's young in the PGA season, fam.
Yeah. Yeah.
Live is still cracking on. John
Man,
Rahm. They
I
took
can't.
Powhatan, fam.
Okay, had one over there. I mean, Rom is huge. I mean, I guess we kept Scheffler. I say we. That's funny, but like
Full swing number 2. I heard. I saw it's coming through on
good,
Netflix.
good. God, we need that soon. In fact, I felt like you need that. They should, have that out as. Oh no, they'd have to do it for this season, right? Like how would that work?
They would have to do it like live, yeah.
Right. But either way,
which they should be able to do. By the way, they should be able to do it.
I don't know. They should be.
We don't need this from a year ago.
Well, I'll tell you what, the golf stuff came up on us quick when you started sending the tournaments. I'm like, fuck. I was like, I don't know if I'm ready for this right now, but here we are. I don't really have a choice, right? So here we are. No, but it's good. I saw the latest tournament. Yeah, a lot of strong competitors there, and yeah, I mean, Liv can take away all those guys as they want, but no matter how you cut it, you see them dudes at the top. There's still some solid golfers there, man.
Big prizes out there.
Yep.
I saw it too. Like your boy John Henry, like those guys, they just injected like $3 billion into like the PGA. I think.
They left Liverpool, right? Right, that's gone, right?
No, they still own it. Fenway Sports Group.
I thought they disbanded from that. I thought they were maybe I'm
tripping. I don't know. We'll have to get back to you on that one, but
right.
Yeah, no, more to follow, but yeah, just had to throw that out there real quick, fam. A lot of PGA stuff going on. Season's still young, you know what I'm saying? We got bunch of people joining that PGA group on DK every week. Appreciate that, but
yes,
the season's been it's been interesting to start. Haven't had any Masters yet, haven't had any majors yet. I know when the Masters comes up in April,
right? April, is that the first one? No,
it usually is, I think.
Like that's the first major, the Masters.
Yes.
It's funny too because you always think like the Masters like the last tournament. It's not.
It usually is the first one.
Yep.
So no, it should be. Again, we're gonna be. It's awesome. It's awesome because we got like so many sports just like intersecting, right?
Yeah. Well, actually, the Masters goes into WrestleMania, fam. That's that WrestleMania weekend.
Yes. Like Prem, like over here, like it's about to be like boom, hitting like its stride.
Huge.
MLS
right
just kicking off. We're doing like February soccer in MLS.
Yes. Yeah.
NBA, boom, up here. Yeah. It's like
NFL's literally about to cap off in 2 weeks.
Just like a great intersection right now of sports.
It is.
But yeah, had to throw PJ in there for a couple. I don't know if you want to add anything else. Anybody in DK that you've been that you hitting every week, fam?
I'll
Any
always.
go-tos that you like?
I mean, I always pick Tom Kim. If Tom Kim's around for like the prices that I've been seeing him at, I'll take him every time.
Love it.
Yep.
Love it. There you go.
Yep. Yep.
There you go. So, secret for the people. You know what I'm saying? That's
That's it.
straight from Victorious.
Yep. That's
PJ
Tom Kim.
DK Master.
Yeah, Tom Kim.
Fam, love it. We just went all over the board, man. Yo, little old school episode, fam. I love it. You know, let's get into some OT. That's what the people came to
buddy.
Came to hear, came to see on the YouTube.
I got a little something.
What's cracking on in your life? Any great meals? I know I was talking about the homie Festa. Blessed me last time. Went to the Irish Cottage last night, fam. Yo, my go-to over there is a fish and it's a fish sandwich, haddock sandwich.
Nice,
unbelievable.
Yep.
Give me some tartar sauce on there. I usually grab a piece of cheese. I didn't even last night. Just grab the,
you pull it from your pocket. I just
no cheese. But Irish Cottage came through. Had some fries. Had some onion rings.
It's a great spot.
Had an espresso martini. Had a couple bevs.
Best wings.
I had a fabulous time, and I've been there. It's weird. Been there a few times where it's been like the service has been spotty. It's been a little dicey. But I guess that's for all places. You know what I'm saying?
It really is. It depends, like is it a young cat? Is it an older person who's like not giving you the attention? Typically, it comes down to people who just ain't really like paying attention to you. You know what I'm saying? Which again, I don't need much, but like, yo, can you? Like,
I don't. That's exactly it, fam. I'm pretty. I'm pretty.
Or maybe I do need a lot. I don't know. Either way. Like, yeah, it's tough. I had an experience the other day. It was really around like these young kids. This is a young girl making a drink behind the bar. It's just like, I don't know. Just the talk behind the bar is just like these two young girls just like talking about each other the whole time. It's like, Christ Almighty. It's like, just like got a whole bar around. I don't know. It's just a weird experience. These girls just kept talking about each other the whole entire time. They're talking about how cute they are. It's like, what the fuck? Like, Christ.
Nah, you're not cute. That's not cute.
Nah, like you may have been cute, but you're not cute anymore the way you're talking. But anyways, just I'm busting. Yeah, no. I mean,
what else you got cooking, fam? What's the OT? What's the OT scoop?
I mean, my OT is just simple. I just Netflix and watching shows and shit. And I've been doing a little bit of more of that, as much as I can, just with relaxation. But I'm a big fan of like the freaking like the murder stuff, like the basically the detective stuff and trying to look into that. But fam, I was seeing the story about this dude who freaking did like the railroad killer. It's like these murder stories, whatever. But this dude was talking about like going into, imagine you just sound asleep, and this is kind of fucked up, but like you just sound asleep, and then all of a sudden you get like this dude's all about like blunt force trauma to the head to like shock their people. Fam, they talk about he went into this crib one time and just ran up on this woman and like a woman too. He picked a pickaxe, fam, and just the pickaxe right to the dome, fam. Imagine you just sleeping, just like the worst of the worst. I mean, obviously this is gross stuff, but the thought of just being in your sleep and then someone just like you're just peacefully sleeping, just horrible. Just, I mean,
it's crazy. It's crazy for sure. I was just thinking when you were saying that, I was thinking about. It's crazy to think about again the Titanic submersible. I for some reason these things came up in my timeline recently.
The Titanic thing.
It's like it's like graphics of how deep like they actually went and how deep like the ocean is, fam. And they were like 13,000 feet maybe or 13,000 meters.
I just got like shivers, fam.
It might have been even 13,000 meters is what I want to say, which is actually
longer,
like 29,000 feet, like 30,000 feet. Basically.
Yeah, which is right.
I think it was me. I'm fairly certain it was meters.
No, so I'm pretty sure they do that shit in meters, fam. When they go,
so fam, like to see how far down they were, like in the pressure, fam, and they were in like a little, a sardine can, fam.
Just that, really.
Wow. So when you talk about like, I didn't mean to take it back there, but.
No. It all falls under the same, the umbrella.
Yo, well, you know what I gotta say too though is fuck Netflix, yo. They got me fucked up with this.
Why? With the WWE thing?
No, with the password joints. Because I was on my man Rob's.
Oh,
I was on my man. I was on the Birdman's. They got me fucked up with that. You know what I'm saying? So
I mean,
we don't even have Netflix right now. I can't even fuck with it. We were watching Bravo tight. We were watching Bravo heavy, but.
Yeah, they really serious.
They don't. Fucked up. Yeah.
They really like have the password stuff locked down.
I'm on. Chris is like, let's just get it. I'm surprised she didn't get it already. I'm like,
That's
yo, we
crazy.
gotta cancel something else then. No, because
It-
enough is enough. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it's true. No, before you know it,
we
you know
got
what
like
I'm saying.
50
You got
things.
everything. Yeah, you got to get like a
Yeah.
bundle package somewhere. But Netflix is like, fam, like
Someone's
if you
about
don't
to
have,
get it. Someone's gonna get a bundle package real quick.
yo, me logging into my shit. I'll tell you right now.
Someone's gonna get a bundle.
I had to tell my in-laws. They were like, "Oh, can you share the pat?" I'm like, "Nah,
Yeah,
like
that's what
I
I'm
get it. You
saying.
guys take care of my
I didn't
kid
want
5 days a week, fam. They do. They bless us, fam. Like we get blessed, fam. I
to.
drop them off whenever. Nah, they asked for the Netflix. I was like, nah. I told her. She was like, oh, they're asking. I was like, Ken, if they actually accept the invite, we're gonna get kicked off. I said, nah, they gotta get their own, fam. So nobody, fam. Nobody's safe for my account, fam. Not even the people who take care of my kid,
No
fam, for
sacred
free.
cows. I love it, yo.
Unbelievable.
Man,
Yeah, man.
fam.
Getting in
Episode
on it.
102, fam.
Let's get it.
Episode 102. Just ripped it, fam. Rip and I
Yep.
rhyme.
And
Like
I
I
rhyme
said,
and I
yeah,
spit.
an old school episode, man. Feel good to chop it up, get back in
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
mix.
Needed it, fam. February 1st, man.
February 1st. Great
2024.
way to kick off the month, man.
I
Yo,
agree.
we're gonna keep it going, yo. Just
Yep.
glad to connect back with the people.
Same.
Went all through it, fam. Went all through it.
Yep.
Yo, lots of support out there. Yo, want to keep it up. Want to appreciate it. Say thank you, fam. What else? What do you got to say? Last 30 seconds.
That's it, man. Again, be on the lookout. You know, we did some politicking a little bit earlier, right? We got some stuff going on. So all I got to say is, you know, get your cards out, people. Get your cards out, right? We'll be talking, you know, your sports cards, you know, get them out. Get them out.
Nah,
Get
always
them out.
good. Always good. We're always trying to, stay engaged. Always trying to keep expanding.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Keep that footprint going. So
we said it, fam, right? If you want to engage, if you want to tap in, I think they're in, fam. I think they're catching on.
Awesome, yo. We appreciate all the support. Episode 102, fam. Your boy Victorious, Victor Joubert. We appreciate it. Javier down here. We appreciate all the support, man. It's been awesome. Rib Pod, episode 102. Peace.